It is the Jim. I'm not sure it is anymore. We've had so many problems with the computer. The Jim and Terry Show, coming to you from the Hobbit Hole Studio in Bob Cajun. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jim.
At least we think we are, but at this point, we're not sure who we are anymore. Yeah. Maybe we're faked.
We've been sucking up to the computer because it's like listening to us now.
We've been stroking the screen and saying, there, computer. Is that a good boy? Look at the Christmas colors. Red is good. Red is recording. Yeah, we're trying to be kind to your AI. We're trying to practice it because we've been plagued with glitches, and it's probably just simple latency or, what did I say? There's another issue where it can't access the drive fast enough to retrieve the information that's recorded. Anyway, whatever it is, we are celebrating Christmas Part 2.
Yes, joy to the world.
We're not going to go into a theological or archaeological or agnostic versus Christian apologetic.
Last show you said Silent Night was your favorite.
Yes, and I described the cathedral-like ceilings, the high-vaulted ceilings, and the lights being turned off, and I can still hear the click of the lights, first row, second row, third row, and then gradually getting darker, and then the ushers go up the aisle. Very vivid remembrances. For me, the memory is based on the Church of the Resurrection, Anglican on Woodbine Avenue, north of Danforth. And all my years, my family grew up there, I grew up there, and as a married person with 3 kids, I still was there leading the Sunday school and worship services, blah, blah, blah. There you go. But that's my recollection of Christmas in Toronto.
And mine's the same. Christmas Eve is the big thing for me over at the church, and we do have candlelight service. I don't even know if it's real candles anymore. There would be for the Advent candles, they're real. But as far as lighting up the church, I've got a feeling it'll be electronic candles, which still has a good atmosphere. Sure. Lights are down low, and there'll be special music and such. And one of my favorite songs is, well, I always say to people, Joy to the World is my favorite. But you know what I really think's my favorite? Oh, Come All Ye Faithful. I really like that sort of call to everybody. Oh, come all ye faithful. So that's what I like about that. And then lots of times I'll go over to a friend's house after church and just have some snacks. Don't stay too long. And then I'll go
That's
home.
As an adult now, as a retired person. What was when you had kids at home, what was your tradition?
Oh, it would have been, the tradition would have been Christmas morning. We would have done that. We probably didn't go to church just because of the excitement of Christmas. But I would always read, the manger story. Quickly, probably to everybody's hate. Can we just get to the thing? And,
Dad, do we have to?
Yeah, that kind of thing. So that was most of it. And I just wanted the religious aspect to always be there. I have no problem with the kids having the joy of Santa. I don't have any problem with that. Never have. Because I enjoyed it, loved it, and then when I later learned
And you turned out okay.
Good point, Terry. Yeah, good point.
I'm just wondering, that whole Santa thing, I still have wonders about. That's cultural appropriation of some other story that had nothing to do with anything, really. It was an extension of the actual story of Saint Nicholas, who was a nice guy, apparently.
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
But it got bigger and more.
Well, it got commercialized too. Coca-Cola really commercialized it, and now you're constantly thinking, "Am I giving enough to this person? Should I give a little more to that?" Et cetera, et cetera. And well, I guess we all crave for maybe a time where, whether you're a believer in God or anything, just a little bit more human touch as opposed to
less consumerism.
But I mean, I guess consumerism is partly what makes the world go round now, isn't it?
Yeah, if we had a job that was in manufacturing, we might say
feel differently about that. So other than that, Christmas Day, I always wanted my children to have their own Christmas because that's what I really wanted, and I don't think we really had that. I wanted to mimic my mom and dad's way of having Christmas, but then when you add in-laws in, changes everything.
It does change the dynamic.
So I made a vow that when my kids have families of their own, I don't want to be there to bother them. So I stick to that to this day. But then later on, when they've opened their stuff, my son will come down and we'll open gifts down there, and I'll probably see my girlfriend a few days after Christmas.
Okay, let me ask you this: favorite seasonal beverage?
Favorite seasonal beverage? I don't have any favorite seasonal beverage.
Not hot chocolate with marshmallows.
Nope, nothing. I just like, give me maybe a heated up brandy.
Not an eggnog.
No, a heated up brandy.
Heated up brandy is your favorite.
Well,
Okay.
that not even
For
my
me,
favorite.
Bailey's and coffee is my seasonal.
Which we're having today.
Which
by
we're
the way.
having.
Yeah.
So happy Festivus to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and your favorite?
The Bailey's Irish.
Oh, the
cream
Irish, yeah.
And coffee. That's my Christmas warm fuzzy.
Do you have a favorite Christmas meal?
Yeah, turkey. My wife does, because of my daughter's food allergies. We don't use bread stuffing. We go to rice, and that's really
I
changed
like rice.
the way we do. And brining the turkey, something I never used to do.
I
My
don't
wife
think I've ever done
brines
that.
the turkey, and that gives it a whole other level of excellence when you talk about serving. So yeah, classic turkey with stuffing, cranberry sauce. That's so. How about? I'm going to say it's a carrot potato, but I'm not sure. When you mix them both together?
There's Canadian. There's lots of times it's just peas, carrots, potatoes.
Peas I like.
Yeah,
too.
me too. My friends probably hate me. I like peas so much. I put them on almost everything I make.
I
But
like
there's
peas.
you got your what do you call it? Those jeepers creepers, the colored things, the melon type thing. You cook them, you bake them. You don't have any of that? I love
Acorn squashes.
squashes. Yes, different. There's a couple of different
Yeah,
squashes.
butternut squash and
Yeah,
acorn are the two most common.
Yeah, well,
ones.
there you go. Those I like that, and I like gravy on the potatoes. And
Do you make your own gravy?
I don't. I haven't made a turkey for.
Well, I
Jeepers,
don't
I
make
bet you
the turkey myself,
15
but I
years.
do make the gravies.
I haven't made the gravy either, but if gravy's available, I'll put it on. And lots of times it'll just be ham, and I like ham with
Nothing
mustard.
wrong with I love
Ham with mustard. I love that. So, but I'm pretty easygoing. What I really like is finger food, but you can fill up on that so fast. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And my sister used to have gigantic, massive food, and man, you could eat before the dinner and be completely full, and then the dinner comes out and it's every dish under the face of the earth, from Indian to you name it.
I tell you, as we get older, I think I'm more into and we tried this last year, prepping, cooking the day before. So it's all just put it in the oven and warm it all up and serve it.
I like that.
It makes so much difference for the people who are in the kitchen, which is usually, I don't want to say it in a sexist, gender-specific way, but it's women, and it's mothers-in-laws and the aunts and the mothers and the spouses who are in the kitchen laboring, and finding a way to liberate people from that, if it's a chore. Some people might look on it as here's my Christianese speaking, a gift of service, Jim.
Yes. Well, some people do, but some people it is a chore.
It is a chore. Yeah.
Last year, my girlfriend and I, she came up for Christmas Day, and so we had planned to go to a place in Beaverton. I think it's called
A restaurant?
Tar and Feathered or something. And they were they were going to have a special turkey dinner. So we went there, and when we got there, they go, it's all gone. We might be able to scrape up a sandwich for you or something.
Whoa.
No, the bar was lined up with old leftover drunks.
Oh, my goodness.
And I went, no.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting a pizza.
That was your Christmas dinner?
That was my Christmas dinner.
Boy.
Well,
You
don't
gotta be
forget,
flexible.
even now, I've had turkey dinner at church. I've had ham dinners already. I will have something probably before.
So you're spoiled.
Oh, I'm spoiled rotten.
So Christmas is not just a day.
No, it's a season.
It's a whole season.
It's a whole season.
And for you,
and we had
it's a way of life.
we had a church Christmas dinner, which I ended up not buying the salmon, and I wish I had it because it was at a restaurant. The salmon looked out of this world. We've had that. I missed our old-fashioned Christmas at church, which would have been really nice. I'm really sorry I had to miss that, but I was downtown watching We Will Rock You, the Queen musical.
Oh, yeah.
So I was down watching that.
Okay, wrapping up in quick, what's your favorite Christmas dessert?
Christmas dessert, favorite Christmas. Well, I'm not a sweet tooth person, so
That's amazing to me.
Apple pie, probably warm apple pie.
Okay.
Maybe with a chunk of ice
For
cream
me,
on top.
it would be a lemon meringue pie.
Oh, lemon
That's
meringue.
my slice. But maybe apple pie with a dollop of ice cream,
Yeah,
vanilla, something like that. Maybe
Some
pumpkin.
cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon on it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And a Bailey's. And a Bailey's.
And a Bailey's. And a Bailey's in a pear tree. The Jim and Terry Show. Signing
Merry
off.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.